The Atlanta Falcons scored a big Monday Night Football win last night against Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos.
The Falcons edged the Broncos 27-21 in the Georgia Dome to start their season 2-0. In this week's BS report, Fox Sports 1670's Bill Shanks tells us what the Falcons have to do this season to go from good to great.
The Atlanta Falcons won on Monday night over the Denver Broncos and Peyton Manning, 27-21. That's a good victory. They're 2-0. The Saints are 0-2, so you'd rather be on the Falcons side than what New Orleans has to deal with. But there's still some issue about this Falcons team that makes you think it might keep them from being great. Now, they're a very good football team. There is no denying that right now. They are playing good football. The defense looks good. It looks like the new coordinators, both on the offense and defensive sides, really are making an impact on this team. But the running game is just not there yet. Last night in that game for Atlanta, they had only 67 yards rushing on 28 carries. And that's not going to do it. And Michael Turner had 42 yards on 17 carries. And then, of course, went out and got drunk, allegedly, and had a DUI. Speeding, 97 miles an hour. Not good. So now you have to wonder about this running game. Well, we know the passing game for the Falcons is very good. Matt Ryan has Roddy White. He's got Julio Jones. He's got Tony Gonzalez. He's got three great receivers on that team that he can hit. The offensive line is still suspect, but it's really suspect when it comes to the run blocking. Now, are the problems at running game for the Falcons more about Michael Turner getting older, or is this offensive line just not good enough? I think it's a little bit of both. Now, sure, Turner is probably losing a little bit of a step unless he goes and drinks and drives, and then evidently his foot is too heavy. But this offensive line has got to do better. Garrett Reynolds on Monday night did not have a good game. That was a problem. They've got to have a better rush offense and rush offensive line for Michael Turner or Jaquiz Rogers to do their work. So there's no doubt that this year the Falcons are going to have a great passing game. Ryan's going to be able to put up 300 to 400 yards almost per game. But the question is, can he complement that with the running game? Look, the Falcons have been a running team for several years, and that's been a model of their success. That's been a reason why they have had 4 straight winning seasons. They can't get away from that. They still have to run the football, and hopefully Turner will be able to get past his problems off the field and get back to doing what he does best. And he still has to have some gas left in the tank. But that offensive line with Garrett Reynolds and Sam Baker and Todd McClure and Tyson Clabo and Justin Blaylock, they've got to be better at run blocking for these running backs, or they're going to be in trouble as we move along, because they're going to be facing some tough defenses here later in the season. And the problem is, you hate to complain about too much after the Falcons had a big win on Monday night, but you also don't want for this to keep this Falcons team, which is very good, from being great.